Have you ever explained yourself and then explained it again and then given five more reasons just to someone that wouldn't have misunderstood you? So someone is upset with you, and instead of saying, this is what happened, you start giving the entire history. You start explaining why you did it, what you meant, what you didn't mean, what happened before that, what are you feeling. And then you end up saying, I don't think I'm a bad person, right? Why do you need them to understand you so badly? Why do you keep over explaining yourself? Why does someone else's misunderstanding of you almost feel unbearable? And here's an uncomfortable question that I'm going to throw upon you. What if your need to constantly explain yourself had a very little to do with the person standing in front of you, and much more to do with something you have learned in your life much earlier? If you have ever found yourself over explaining, apologizing, saying sorry when you haven't actually done anything wrong, feel guilty, or saying a no, or desperately trying to make someone understand your intention, stay with me till the end. Because I am going to give you three questions that can help you understand where this pattern is coming from, what are we actually doing differently, and how can we start differently. And if you like my videos and just don't think that this is just going to give up another motivation, but actually help you to understand why you behave the way you do, then don't forget to subscribe my channel. My name is Shipra and I am a life coach, because of self-awareness is where the real change begins. All right. So let's take a simple example to tell you something today, or you tell someone today, I can't come today. Maybe at your workplace. That's a complete sentence. Do you think that's a complete sentence? But if you're someone who struggles with people pleasing, what happens next? I'm really sorry. I have so much work. Actually, my day has been crazy. I would have definitely come. Otherwise, please don't mind. Next time, I'll definitely come. You have turned a simple boundary into a court case. हम इतना explain कर सकते हैं, हम इतना sorry बोल देते हैं कि हम उनसे ज़्यादा हम guilt में चले जाते हैं. You feel you have to prove everything for your no, and which is justified. Why? Because somewhere inside you, hear me out, because somewhere inside you there is a belief that says, if I disappoint people, they may stop loving me, or if someone is unhappy with me, I have done something wrong, or I need people to understand my intentions before I can feel okay. And that's where it gets interesting. How? You are always looking for understanding. Sometimes you are looking for permission. Sometimes to say a no, sometimes to make mistake, sometimes permission to choose your own self, sometimes to have a different opinion and not just go in that flow of everybody's opinion. Permission to not be available. And if you need someone else's permission to feel okay about your decision, you don't actually have boundary, my dear. You have a request for approval, and that's a very different thing in your life. Now, I'm not going to say that every person who over explains has a childhood root. No, I'm not saying that, but sometimes this pattern has roots in our early emotional experiences. Imagine a child who says, I didn't do it, and instead of being heard, this child was immediately blamed. What was the child blamed? Tell me, what do you think the child would have blamed? Or a child who expressed anger. किसी बच्चे ने गुस्सा कर दिया and is told, don't talk like that. ऐसे बात नहीं करते हैं तुम. बड़े बच्चे बड़ों से ऐसे बात नहीं करते हैं. Or a child who says no, or a child who gets guilt tripped, or a child who learns being good means being agreeable, being helpful, uh, not creating conflict, झगड़ा नहीं करना है, not disappointing anyone. The child starts learning something very subtle. My safety comes from keeping other people happy. And eventually, the child becomes an adult. But the pattern can remain. Now, nobody is forcing you to explain it to yourself. Nobody is threatening you to leave. Nobody is saying you are a bad person. But internally, you still feel, I need to make them okay with me. I should look good. I should be okay. My image should be good. They should think and feel good about me. Here's, that this may be your own pattern and it is not their pattern. Ask yourself this question. When someone is disappointed with you, Can you tolerate it? Not to fix it, not to explain it, not to apologize immediately, just tolerate it. Can you let someone be disappointed with you without immediately thinking, I've done something wrong? Can you say, I understand you are upset without adding, but please understand why I did. मेरा वो intention ही नहीं था, मैं ऐसा नहीं हूँ, मैं ऐसी नहीं हूँ. That's called as emotional maturity, because you can acknowledge someone's feeling without taking the responsibility for regulating those feelings. Read and think in your mind that again. You can care about someone's feeling without becoming responsible for making them feel better. How do you feel about it? Next three questions are going to break your pattern. So be here and analyze it and question these three questions to your own self. Next time, when you catch yourself over explaining, just stop. Just stop there. Before you send that long WhatsApp message, a huge email, before you give someone 10 reasons for your decision, ask yourself these three questions. Question number one, am I explaining because this person genuinely needs information or because I need their approval? That's a big difference. If they genuinely need information, give them information. If you're trying to make sure they don't think badly of you, then you know the answer, where the pattern is coming. Question number two, what am I afraid will happen if they don't agree with me? हम ऊपर से बोल देंगे नहीं 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 हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. आप ये डीपली करिए एक्सरसाइज. आपके आंसर्स कोई नहीं चेक कर रहा है, आपको खुद के आंसर्स चेक करने. अकेले बैठिए, फिर इस क्वेश्चन को रीफ्रेज करिए अपने दिमाग में. व्हाट एम आई अफ्रेड, मैं किस चीज से डर रहा हूँ या डर रही हूँ इफ दे डोंट अग्री विद मी? will they be angry? Will they reject you? Will they think you are selfish? Will they stop loving you? Will they judge you? Find that fear. That's what I'm saying, because the fear is usually more important than explanation. And this answer, you will only get it in silence. So think, analyze. And the third question, which is the deepest one, if the person never understands my decision, can I still be okay with it? Sit with that, because sometimes your healing begins when you realize you don't need everyone to understand you in order to trust yourself. Try this next time. Excuse me. Instead of, I'm so sorry, actually, I have this work and this happened, and otherwise I would have definitely come. Why do you say sorry? Try. So don't say this line, I'm sorry, actually मेरे साथ ये हो गया वो हो गया इसलिए मैं नहीं आई. मैं तो पक्का आना चाहती थी, मैं तुमसे कितना प्यार करती हूँ तुम्हें तो पता है. नहीं. Try this. I won't be able to make it today. I hope you understand. That's it. And stop. No 10-minute explanation, no emotional essay, no guilt, no nothing. Just the truth. Someone may still be disappointed. ऐसा नहीं है कि लोग आपसे नाराज नहीं होंगे. Let them. Are you able to take it? Just let them. The discomfort is not necessarily a sign that you have done something wrong. Sometimes it's a simply a way of discomfort or of doing something differently. And this is where inner child healing works come in. If you have realized, I know I over explain, but I can't stop. Don't attack yourself. Do not do that. Get curious. Ask that younger version of you, what did you have to do to feel accepted? Did you have to be good, helpful, quiet, successful, easy to handle? Did you ever hide your anger? Did you have to take up the responsibility for other person's emotion? Did you learn that being loved meant being agreeable? Or do I have to agree? You don't have to force any answer. Don't force, just notice what comes up. You will get an answer. Just let that answer come. Because sometimes the adult you are trying to help is actually carrying an old rule. And what is that old rule? Keep everyone happy and you'll be safe. And perhaps you can give yourself this new rule. And what is that new rule? I can be a good person even when someone is disappointed with me. Say that again. I can be a good person even when someone is disappointed with me. So next time you catch yourself writing a wrong explanation, just stop. Take a deep breath, breathe out, and ask, Am I communicating, or am I trying to convince someone I am worthy of being understood? Because you don't have to build a case for your right to have boundaries. You don't have to prove that your feelings are valid. You don't have to make everyone comfortable with your own choices. Sometimes the most powerful sentence you can learn is simply, "This is what works for me." And then silence. That's it. If this video made you recognize yourself, do subscribe my channel. And if you want to go deeper with the patterns underneath your behavior, not just to manage them or work on the surface, I work with clients through one-on-one NLP coaching and inner child work. If you find the details interesting, then you can check in the description box of how to get in touch with me. And remember, the goal isn't to become someone who never disappoints people. No, we are not making you that person. The goal is to become someone who doesn't abandon herself or himself just to keep others happy. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Share it with someone who really needs help. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.